All right. So now I got a outside the box move for you. I want you to take this and run with it. All right. I want you to start a 30-day show up challenge. All right. A 30-day show up challenge. So what does that mean? So for the next month, I want you to commit. That's what this is about. It's about a commitment. Commit to one in-person or virtual networking event per week. So that would only be 4 per week, right? I also want you to commit to 3 genuine LinkedIn comments every single day. So I want you to leave 3 genuine comments every single day on someone else. All right? Every day. All right? So that would be, what is that? That's like 90. That's like 90 comments in the next 30 days that you're going to leave out there on someone else's content. Okay? This is going to help open doors. It's going to help to build relationships for you. So 3 comments on someone else's post every single day. I want you to do that. And I also want you to do 1 personal follow-up message to somebody that you met this week. Okay? So 1 per week there. So I'm going to go over that again. This is a 30-day show up challenge. It's very simple. This is not rocket science. I just want you to show up and do it. 1 in-person or virtual networking event. So 1 event per week. So that's 4 events. Just put them on your calendar, right? 1 per week. Then I want you to reach out to 3 people a day on LinkedIn every day for 30 days. And then I want you to do 1 personal follow-up message to somebody that you met this week. Follow up with them, okay? And just track how these little tiny acts of showing up is going to shift your confidence and your connections and your relationships and everything that you got going on. You're going to start building momentum. It doesn't happen overnight, right? Matter of fact, I'll give you a story here. So with my own LinkedIn account, I've grown my LinkedIn account, considerably. I've got a pretty large account there. And that happens through consistency and showing up every single day. I originally, when I first started, I would show up when I could show up because I'm running a business. I got lots of things going on. I'm juggling, right? Juggling things, and I would show up when I could show up, right? Which means I wouldn't be there daily. It wasn't a consistent daily practice. And opportunities slipped through the cracks. All those types of things happened. And DMs were getting missed, all that kind of stuff. And so I thought, you know what? The only way for this to really work is to be daily consistent and show up every day. So I need to hire someone to help me with that. So I hired an assistant that is behind my LinkedIn that, helps me, a virtual assistant. She helps me. And she sends me a daily digest of people that maybe are above her pay grade, I guess you would call it, in response. Okay. So she does primarily the majority of the response that I've trained her in what to say. Hey, here's how to react to this type of question. Here's how to do this. Here's how to do that. Because stuff was slipping through the cracks, y'all. I have people that are waiting on me, and then I couldn't get to it all. So I'm like, you know what? I need to hire somebody who can do this consistently, right? And I'll train her in my voice and what to say, how to say it, how to answer these questions, because I got repetitive questions that were coming to me all the time. They were the same questions over and over and over and over. So I'm like, okay, let me train somebody on how to just send that back, right? And then she sends me a digest on anything else that she doesn't quite understand how to answer, that wouldn't, just a little unsure. She sends me a digest, and then over time, she sees how I respond to those, right? And so she gets stronger and stronger and stronger into my voice and understands how to respond to things. And so the point being, I found an area where I wasn't showing up. I wasn't showing up consistently. I was, showing up when I could show up. But build processes and systems in order to be able to show up daily and consistent in the areas are important. Okay? So figure out how to do it. And for me, it was to hire a virtual assistant.